Hello and welcome to a new Let's Play with me, Farmer Lord. This is a Drumard Farm in Ireland. I'm just trying to find my way. I come off the ferry, well, some hours ago, so I'm a little tired from all that. We've just driven up from Wales, or from over in Wales, Drumard Farm, our previous Let's Play. I have been here twice, but I haven't come in this way before. I believe this must be the town or village, so this looks like it might be one way, so I'm just trying to negotiate my way to the farm. Now, well, there's two parts to the farm, but we're going to go to the part that has the house. Just trying to get through. We won't be bringing the lorry through here too often, hopefully. Yeah, just get through there. That was the curb. Good. Right, we're through. Now that's out of the way. Yeah, we're going to go and locate the farm. This must be the store. Let's have a look in here. This isn't a map tour, but I'm just familiarising myself and anyone who hasn't watched my Let's Plays before. Introducing myself, and anyone who has knows that we're coming here, or we were going to Ireland. Maybe not where in Ireland, because there is a couple of Irish maps out now, and there was another one that nearly made it, but I had planned on this and set it all up. I've got to get used to traffic, because for 105 episodes I think it was, we had no traffic, and suddenly quite a bit, and some lane discipline will be needed. But look at this, it's beautiful. This was a suggestion from the last Let's Play, and absolutely worth it. So what we'll do is we'll head to the house, sort some settings out, I think. Just go over what we're playing, what times we're playing on, what modes we're playing on, and we'll get all that out the way. And then we'll go and have a look around in this episode. There is harvest to do. The previous farmer let me know there's 2 canola fields that we will need, could possibly need harvesting, but he thinks it'll be that time, judging by the weather and how dry things are now. So, but we might not get that done this episode, but we're just going to have a good look around. Now, as I said before, when I've been here before, I came in from the other side of the map, so I've got to try and think about where we are. What I want to do is find the house. The dog is here. It's came over from Livestock Farm. The wife has, lovely wife, has driven the dog over for me, but she's out, I think. So I want to make sure the dog's okay, and then just find our feet with the map. Anyone that's playing on the map, I hope you'll enjoy watching this, and any suggestions you have are always welcome. Well, as long as they're polite and nice ones. So here we are. Drumard Farm, County Louth, Ireland. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly. I hope that's county. I've got family in County Limerick, so I imagine it's the same sort of thing. Could be way off. Yeah, we'll go through what fields we have, and machinery, animals. We'll just get parked up. It's been a long drive. I had problems with the Moffat or the Powfinger fork truck on the back. Did upset someone on the ferry because I couldn't get it to connect again. Oh, it's been so much fun, but I'm so glad I'm here because it's beautiful. Now, these gates are automatic, if I remember rightly. I'm just going to pull in here. Yes. Let's get all parked up and we can have a good look around. Oh, can already see a manure pit. That might not be staying. Well, the truck might, but with that, probably not. It's a bit of a nightmare, to say the least. But let's go and find the house. Big yellow house, you can't miss it. Well, not big, but there's the dog. Inca, Come get your food. Will you run through the house this time? That's what you used to do. Dog that's not my dog. Anyway, here she is. So yeah, I'm not doing a map review by any means, but we'll just go through things. So sleep trigger there, and then wardrobe trigger down there, and we'll just move. Hold on a minute, did I just see something? Why are these bin bags lighting up? Oh, have we got one? Yes, didn't get any on the last map. Fantastic. Not that I hunt for them, but it's nice to get them. So I've got a shed here, a little shed we can put things in. Lawnmower's there, we need it. Plenty of logs for the fire when we finish our farming. Now I won't go through all the names of every vehicle, but I'll just point out what they are, obviously. And so yeah, the Lizard TARDIS, this is a forage wagon. Green and orange, perfect. So yeah, as I said in the previous Let's Play, and I won't keep going on at the previous Let's Play, we'll just get this episode out of the way and I'll try and forget about it. But yeah, the equipment that we've purchased with the farm isn't old, but it's restored. New engines, new this, that. It's all restored equipment. So, but it is from an older time, some of it, or just smaller farms across different parts of the world. The past farmer was a bit of a collector. He liked to buy, sell, haggle, you know, he's at the auctions, that kind of guy, which is good because it's giving us, he was going to sell it all off, and I said no, we'll keep some of these bits because it gets us started. The only thing we don't have is any potato harvesting or vegetable harvesting equipment, so we're going to have to look into hiring some of that, I think. So let's start with this. Let's jump in here. Yeah, so this is a mower. This will, I don't know if anyone's seen this before, but I haven't. This will mow, ted and row. It'll do all of it. Yeah, everything's very mechanical. Everything's a little bit of a throwback. But coming from where we've been using new equipment or new age equipment, this might be quite refreshing, and we can build towards bigger equipment as we grow the farm and the fields. We'll do that. Fiat Agri here, front weight. Again, older school, more old school equipment, and that's what we're going to start with. I'm not sure. I'm familiarising myself. Been here twice briefly. So fuel tank. Now it looks like we've got water here. We can get water out here. I'm not sure what that is. Biomass heating plant is that? I think we put wood chips in there. So if we do any forestry, and there is forestry on the map, we might own a bit of forest. I'll have to check it out. Yeah. But I'll just be getting my bearings here as well, and run you through. Yeah, just run you through it. So there's the header, if you like, for that's the mower that goes on the green vehicle we had down there. Looks like a rower. He's left these out here. I think we need to get these put indoors if we can. Yeah, rower, and then tedder. Looks a bit nasty, isn't it? It's like it's got fangs. Yeah, tedder. And just take all this in because it's, you know, we're going to be here for some time. Maybe not 105 episodes, but we'll be here for a while. And, you know, it is a lovely place. So this is, oh, it's the gas plant. We've got a gas plant on site. Well, that's handy, isn't it? I'm not sure how far we're going to go down the rabbit hole with the gas plant like last time. Because I can just end up chasing it. But we haven't got cows, but we've got a cow barn, so we will definitely be doing silage. And I love this silage clam. Look at it; it's not your regular concrete walls, is it? It's proper stonework, and it's just brilliant. And it's quite big. I think this is one of our grass fields. We'll go through into the settings and just check out what we do and don't own. Believe me, I can't even remember myself. So we'll make it up as we go along. Okay, we've got a compactor, which is quite handy because often I won't buy one, but they are useful a little bit. It depends on which one, but yeah, it's handy to already have that. Definitely worth keeping. See, this is all things we've paid for already from the last farm, which we've kept. We've kept the last farm, but the money we made, we bought this with it. Slurry pit, excellent. Not your regular slurry pit. Everything's really, really unique here, and that's what I like about it, as well as just how beautiful the countryside here is. And this map was a suggestion, and the person who suggested it obviously knows what I like. Yeah, and as we pulled up the manure heap, I will get less stuttery as I learn the map myself and get a bit more confident with it. It's just new things, isn't it? Anything new. So cows, how many can we have? 738. Wow, that's that's quite a number, isn't it? So okay, TMR mixer. That's again very, I don't know if it's old school. It's very different to anything I've used before. Looks quite small for the 738 cows we have. So, but if we start with a few cows, this will do us. We can, as we're not going to go massive dairy this time, or possibly might, but I doubt it. So if we start with a few cows and then they reproduce and make more and calf, and we can then upgrade the equipment as we see fit. It'd be quite nice just to build it up slowly. Slowly. Yeah, so food in here obviously, and it looks like we don't just have to do beef. I've got to get used to these gates. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look like we've just got to do, looks, this is for milk, isn't it? So we can do Holstein, or anything like that as well. If we do want to do anything with the milk, any productions. Beautiful pasture. Amazing. I'm sort of trying to rush this because I'm looking at the time and I know there's 2 fields to harvest, and I don't want the crop to fail by me rambling on. Okay, so they're not automatic. That's good. Safety, keep the cows in. But yeah, you can see why you can have so many cattle on this, because look at the size of the pasture. It's amazing. Wow. So what we might do then, we'll just head back over to the house and we'll go through the settings. We've got a tanker here, that'll do our water and our milk. It's not the one I usually use, the modded one with the fixed pin, but we can swap it out if we need to. We might not need to do that. It depends if I've got to back it up, and then we will. I think that's everything over here. I'm sure I bought a lot more equipment than this off of him. I hope he hasn't, I don't know. Maybe it's around somewhere. Probably on the other farm, but we'll have a look. Let's just jump this gate. I don't think that opens. Okay, so settings. What are we having here? Going to start in real time, and then we'll move up, step it up to 5 times, because you know I like to see the day through an episode, or at least through 2 episodes. It's just so much more realistic. But for now, not realistic if you look at it real time. But yeah, we'll stick with real time for now because we've got things to do. We need to catch up, and we've had the whole move over. Economic difficulty. Sorry. I'm just going to go with easy. I usually do. Maybe down the line on another map I might try and change that up, but it seems to work fine. Traffic is on for now. No, I will keep it on. Seasonal growth, yes. Days per month, I'm going to go with 2. I think that's 2's just enough, not too little, not too much. Fixed visual months off. Snow is on. Crop destruction, I'm turning it off unless I'm on an American map or something, or somewhere where there's, it doesn't have to be American, but somewhere where there's disastrous weather and we don't get floods. Obviously we get floods in Ireland and England and Wales and all that, but they don't do it in game. So all we'll get is some wind damage. The only thing I see in real life really with crop destruction in this country that I've seen a lot of is deer. They cause a lot of destruction, but I'm sure there's other things. I'll stop waffling, but yeah, I'm just going to leave that off. It's not worth it. I'm not even going to have it as a visual thing. Periodic ploughing is off because we'll be playing with precision farming. Fieldstone, I'm turning it off. Weeds on. Disaster destruction. Sorry, I'm losing it. Crop destruction on. Disaster destruction off. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, so that's just off. Dirt normal. Automatic engine start off. Trailer fuel limit. I'm going to have that on because otherwise the trailers just end up getting too heavy. It gets ridiculous, especially with smaller tractors. Fuel usage is normal. AR workers, nothing. They're not buying anything at the moment. I can't afford it. And we'll leave precision farming as that with everything off, I think. Unless anyone else would like to see it differently, you know, we can think about that. So, and then general settings. I will eventually turn the zone markers off, as you know, like previously. I will eventually turn them off because I don't like them, but they're also very helpful. I suppose, I should turn this into Euro, shouldn't I? This will be different for me. Do they do Euro? They do. Okay, we're going Euros. Measuring units, I'm still going to keep miles. I don't know if it's supposed to be kilometers. I should have researched this. So let me know in the comments. Is in Ireland, is it kilometers? I think it might be. I don't know. I'm ignorant there. I really don't know. I'd have to look it up. I could edit this and look it up, but I won't. Let me know. Temperature Celsius. I like acres, so I'll go with that. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, as I said, we're using precision farming. I will be adding the Highlands fishing pack in within the next week or two, money permitting. It's been hectic Christmas money-wise. So I'm sure it has been for a lot of people. Yeah, so that's generally it, I think. Looking into animals, so goats or sheep. Cow barn's empty, and the pig pasture's empty. Land. Okay, farmland. Here's what we have. I've kept it as base game as you come in. We're new farmer. I've kept the land as it is. I didn't really want the potatoes and parsnips straight away, if I'm honest, but I have kept it like that. So what we'll do is we'll go and check everything out. We've got the goats, sheep and goats up here, the cows here, grass field, pasture, open expanse to do whatever we want to do with. And I think this is our potatoes. It is. And then again, peas. We've got peas, parsnips. That's a canola field needs harvesting, and so is that. And this is nothing in there. That's a relief at the moment. And I think these are all grass. I know I could go on to crop type, but just we're in looking at what we actually own. So let's go jump back in the tractor and we'll go and have a look around. I could have done with renting a gator for this, really. I'll just tab. Oh no, I don't need to. It's right there. I've got to get used to those gates. It's really weird. It's like having one of those fancy, well, not fancy, but they've been out for years, but a button for your gate. But it's a bit odd on farm gates. Not sure I've seen that before. No signs to close the gate when there's a bull in the field. It'll do it for you. Yeah, I think I'll do it myself, thank you. But no, that is quite helpful. Okay, so we've seen everything down that way. We'll head up. Now there are sheep over here, but they, well, we don't know. I don't know. We don't own them, but they don't do anything for us. Essentially, they are sort of decorative sheep, which I really like. I love having animals out in the fields. I've been on a few maps like this where they have the animals out in the fields, and it really does give that immersion. You know, we're always saying, "Oh, the immersion," but it does. It really does. The only other thing I'd add is other farmers out working. That would be really cool. So that's where we've just been, down by the, I think that's a heating plant or something. I forget the terminology. I've never used one, but that's the good thing about new maps, using new things. So we head up here. We can go left or right. Which way is that swing? That way. Sheep and goats. Now I think we can have sort of 700 or something on here. 712, we've got 100, so plenty of room to do things in there. Over here, even though it's not very flat, we could put something on here. We can do something with this. There's loads of room. Bales, grass bales in there on the left. That's what we'll probably put there, grass bales or hay. I'll probably do grass because it's easier. Let's face it, I don't need to open the gate. How many times? I haven't dropped my front weight yet, so I'm doing pretty well. Okay, this is this open area. Now look at this. This just gives us scope to do, well, not anything we want, but pretty much. Look at the size of it. We can put anything on here we want. It's huge. I'm not used to having this kind of a flat area. It's brilliant. I suppose I better put some beacons on. So we'll come back out here. Now we're going to head off to the other farm. And there will be more to look at, more to discover. But for this episode, and after my journey, even sorry, on the ferry, and even though it's August, I do still have a lot of Christmas dinner to sort out. Even though it is now Boxing Day, I am full of Christmas dinner still. It's just pigs and blankets everywhere you look. Yeah, and we looked at the fields on the map, what we own, what we don't, but I'll figure out which are the grass fields we own. I think it's that one and this one over here. That's two of them. So there's quite a bit of grass work to be doing, and I said this in the previous Let's Play that there will be things, given the nature of how fairly close we are to the old map, it's going to be grass work. It's going to, you know, it's what it's. There's going to be things like that, but we're not just going to keep it in that direction. We'll do that alongside new things. I think potatoes and vegetables, and other vegetables, sorry, will be a big part of this Let's Play. Whether some, I mean, we know it's slow, don't we, with the vegetable harvesters. Get that indicator off. But even if I have to do some off camera, or I jump cut a few things, or whatever we got to do, it's there to be used, isn't it? It can't just be grain and things all the time, can it? So it'd be nice to do something different, or I'd certainly enjoy that, alongside doing things we usually do. It's nice to keep the money coming in however we have to do it. Okay, so we're off up to the other farm. I think it's called the Arable Farm, as I've seen. House on the left. I don't know if we own that or not. I don't think there's a sleep sugar there. But we have one. We're not far away from the actual farm, are we? So, okay, we've got a small building here. Pigs in here by the looks of it. Oh, pigs again. I missed the pig. I didn't want to do the pigs last time, but I Actually, it's getting big and tough. I'm going to run that old battery down. I did miss them, so we need to water these as well. I bet their food won't be as forgiving for me. I got away with it quite well last time. 82, so yeah, that's not it's not too much to keep up with, is it? So we start in the first shed. Yes, he said he left some bits and pieces. Obviously, we've paid for all this, so it's not just left it for us for fun. Yeah, so we've got the front loader, so we can get bales and pallets loaded up. Pallet fork on there. I believe I saw a bale spike actually in the other at the main farm. Got fertilizer on the racking and lime. That's odd. I thought he said he left some silage additive. I did pay for it. Okay, well, I'll get on the phone to him. Might have left it somewhere else for me. We'll do that in a minute. Let's just do the sheds. Spreader. I'm told that we'll do lime and solid fertilizer. How true that is, I do not know. I've never used it. It's just, I got a catalogue basically. He sent me a catalogue over. What do you want? What do you want to keep? What don't you want to keep? And I just ticked a few things just so we can get started. Looks like a cultivator. Weeder, possibly hoe by the looks of it. Here's a hoe. Small hoe, look at that. Drill, well, yeah, we're going to need the cultivator and the drill. We're playing precision farming, so really, eventually I want to get a direct drill, even if it's a small one. Just, I think it helps with the score. Possibly not. Possibly maybe. Front weight. This is a what is this? Turbomatic Favourite 615 LSA. Oh, blow off. Oh, that's got like the dump valve thing, isn't it? Yeah, I said the equipment was a bit old and, well, not old, but a bit different. Oh, we can open the doors. Very nice. I wonder if the rear opens. I'm not sure. Okay, well, we'll just shoot around the farm with this then. Yeah, so we're starting with older equipment, we're starting smaller, and we'll build our way up. If we need to. We might just want to keep it like this. I say we might as well just walk. Okay, so we've got a grain trailer, Rudolph, very fitting for the time of year, not in game. More racking, plenty of storage, plenty of sheds. Okay, the combine will be New Holland TX62. There's the header trailer. Let's jump in here and have a look. All this equipment well, apart from the Fiat, I've never used before. So for me, this is going to be very exciting. I know it's smaller, things will take longer, but that's where you start, isn't it? Do we get a window on the other side? No. Okay, yeah, so that's that. So yeah, next episode we can get this out down on the canola and get combining straight away. And I will eventually find my feet. I was the same on Word now. You know, it takes a little while to get into a map. Another trailer, so flatbed, but I think we can. Oh, okay, it's got the dolly on it, but that's fine. We can convert that into a grain trailer should we need to. I feel like I've missed out loads of equipment, or I've been shortchanged hugely, but no, it all looks good. So this is the baler, New Holland, square baler, and this attaches and stacks the bales. So I think it might do 3 or 4 bales, I'm not quite sure. Again, just saw the brochure he sent me over, the catalogue. Okay, so this is our grain silo out. This is where we'll tip into our trailers or pour into our trailers. And then where we tip in, more racking, loads of racking, plenty of racking on here. Plenty of storage, plenty of shelf space. Yeah, so we tip in here. I believe this is a regular grain silo. And then the pigs. So I wonder if we should go and try and find these before we end. And again, this was a settle in, get over it. I've got off the ferry, and then next episode we're going to get harvested and start making some plans, get all harvested up. Let's just go and find where these fields are. So we've got to do parsnips and potatoes. We're going to have to rent some very expensive equipment, I think, to do that. And the canola fields are here. So how do I get there? New to me. Anyone who's playing the map probably goes, oh, it's left, right, left, right. Oh, I have no idea. No, I never do my homework. Well, I do, but, you know. Well, that looks like canola fields over there to me, so we need to get over there. Oh, I should have said the Fiat. Never mind. Not the Fiat, the Fendt. The Fendt with the blow-off. Oh, got a crazy deer there. There we are. I think this is us over here. Oh, I must remember the traffic. I do like having traffic though. It's a bit odd, I find, on a map without traffic now. Here we are. Okay, there's our canola fields, and they're not too big. They're going to be fine. Just looking at the time there. But it's August as well, so we still should have plenty of light. And this is our field then, that has nothing in it. That will need cultivating, it has been ploughed, but we'll cultivate that. And then we have peas and parsnips then. I'm very excited about this. I'm not really excited about renting a very expensive harvester, or two different harvesters, to get these peas and parsnips off. But I don't want to start a map and go and instantly drill another crop over a crop. No, let's not do that. We'll get them off. We'll find a way. We've got a little bit of money in the bank. We've actually got more money in the bank than I said we was going to start with. But after hearing him on the phone telling me, not him, the farmer, what we've got to do here to get the equipment to get these crops out the ground, I just knew we're going to need more money in that. And we had plenty left at Livestock Farm for the nephew. He will not go short of money there. He's fine. So we probably started with a little bit too much, but it won't go far once we start renting equipment, paying for workers, all the other bits and pieces. It'll add up. Okay, we're going to leave this first episode here. I hope you all join me for this Let's Play. I will get my bearings. It's just fresh and new for me, but it's going to be wonderful. It's beautiful here. I keep moving the camera around because I just want to look at more and more of it. We'll explore more as well, find more collectibles, and go and have a good look around. Take on some contracts, and we'll go from there. So thank you all very much for watching, and I do hope to see you next time. Goodbye.